What's going on, guys? Black Scout Survival Saturday late night live. Hadn't done a Saturday one in a long time, but there was some news I wanted to share with you guys today. I saw on the Tri Member 7 real active this week, because a lot of things are going on, man, and I just want to keep you guys informed. So it's Labor Day weekend, and they're already starting to paint the narrative. They're starting to kind of do a soft release, with propaganda. And starting off with, let me see which one this is. Yeah. So this is not this one, this one. So Labor Day weekend warning as the new COOF variant mutating at lightning speed. So we heard about EG5. There's now another one, like within days. And there's probably gonna be a couple more because try to scare people. But anyway, So in this article here, they say that health experts have sounded the alarm of potential for a major spike in COOF cases over the Labor Day weekend and following, because there's lots of parties, parades, and end of summer celebrations. The experts from the American Council on Science and Health have warned that the COOF is capable of mutating at quote-unquote lightning speed. Yep. Sounds believable. Making a late summer surge, quote-unquote. Very possible. This new variant is called BA286, and it's dubbed the Parola. The CDC is worried about its potential health impact, and there's a chance that they'll be asking citizens to mask up again pretty soon. The variant apparently has been traced to Denmark, Israel, and the United States. So now, Labor Day this weekend, and we know, there's a few cities around the country, like California, Los Angeles, things like that. These are the places that they kind of do the beginnings of a lot of things that you see around the country. And so New York is one of those. And so what I showed you just a minute ago, New Yorkers told to mask up, right? What did Alex Jones say by September 15th, right, for travel? That's what he said. So Alex Jones is never wrong. And let me just address that for a minute. Alex Jones is a character, so he projects to be entertaining. He's not just doing so if you remove the entertainment component from the guy, usually he's spitting facts. Okay, so anyway, back to this. So they're saying that there's a potential for a major spike again, like I said, for Labor Day weekend, socializing being at its peak, right? And that's not true. We have July 4th, we have all these other things, but it's coming into election season, right? So anyway, and holidays, they love to shut down the holidays. So staying up to date with the hokey pokey is what they're recommending, along with the other proven prevention tools, they say, right? Now, this is coming from the CDC, okay? The CDC just released this statement. So stay up to date on your boosters and your other proven prevention tools like masking, testing, staying home, aka lock down yourself, and those, they say, are the best against the COOF, right? So now, China, right? Communist China, they lock their people down. They're slaves there. Terrible things happen there. They use something known as surveillance drones, and these drones are operated to keep people in line. They have speakers. They give them instructions and orders. And I got a video real quick just to show you, so you kind of get an idea. This was from, I think, last year or something like that. But here we go.
Like something out of science fiction, this drone equipped with a megaphone hovers before a crowd, blaring a warning. The operator, a local traffic cop.
You, the handsome man with the telephone, where's your mask? Put it on.
Hey, you on the bike, put on your mask when you're in the streets. Don't endanger your fellow citizens.
Not all the drones are operated by public officials. Some of the clips have been posted by social media influencers hoping to encourage prevention.
Yes, Mom, it's the drone talking to you. You shouldn't come out without a mask.
So yeah, they're using them to enforce the mask policy, the face diaper policy. So, well, now, guess what? We have it in America now. Just in time, just in time for the season. Check it out.
Too hard this weekend because the NYPD will be watching you with drones. Yep, heard that right. The NYPD will be flying them over parties even if they're in your backyard, if they get a call about a large crowd.
So you have a bunch of people at your house, the drone's coming over. You can't make this stuff up. People were literally saying this is a conspiracy theory 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to deploy the drones Labor Day weekend to monitor crowds and check large backyard parties. Authorities have announced plans to deploy drones to oversee large outdoor events in both public and private settings. So screw your privacy throughout the upcoming Labor Day weekend. So they're going to use Labor Day as the crooks to do it, right? The NYPD Commissioner Kaz Daugherty said, we're going to be utilizing technology. We're going to be using drones for this Labor Day weekend. Okay. So yeah, it's always about safety and security, isn't it? Right. You see this article here. This was just from a few days ago. Lockdowns and face diapers unequivocally cut the spread of the coof, report finds. So this report goes on to say that that this is the best thing since sliced bread. But again, back to my original before I get to this real quick. It's always about safety and security. That's what it's always about. And when anyone in authority uses those words, what they mean is that tyranny is coming your way soon. Okay. Could this be the soft launch, like what I just talking about at the beginning, a soft launch, meaning that, and I'm using that term, that's usually for like when you launch a product and you don't really release the information. So doing it where they're just kind of buttering, letting it slip through, that they're going to be enforcing lockdowns and mandates soon. I just think it's you see the parallels of China and New York with the drones, what the drones were used for, going to large parties, because they don't want a bunch of people gathering together. And if you remember, I did a video the other week, Mayor Adams, he signed a bill to limit red meat and dairy consumption in New Yorkers. How he's going to do that, I don't know. So when you're seeing New York, you're seeing them taking the steps in that manner. And I've got another video coming this week talking about some even scarier stuff. So make sure you watch the videos this week, because one of them is going to be something you hadn't heard about, because I hadn't heard anybody talking about it. But I have the receipts for it, so don't worry about it. It's not some theory. Anyway, so back to this. Could it come back? Could it come back? Well, some people say yes, some people say no. But they're publishing already how much it reduced the spread, the lockdowns, and the face diapers. So said major measures taken during the pandemic, such as social distancing and wearing the face diapers, unequivocally reduce the spread of infection. Experts looked at the effectiveness of non-pharmaceutical inventions, like the drug, not including drugs or hokey pokeys or anything like that, and when applied in packages to combine the number of measures to complement one another. They said that the face coverings in lockdowns, test, trace, and isolate, travel restrictions and controls across international borders, environmental controls, and communications were the most effective. So you have these two new very dangerous variants coming. You have all these other things in place. You're kind of massaging it into the public. We might have to go back. I have to go back to it. So it's very possible, right?
Life has turned out in a nightmare for 26 million people living in China's biggest city of Shanghai. Following the lockdown triggered by a wave of coronavirus, Shanghai.
So I wanted to show this because he's saying the drones are keeping people locked down. You just saw the clip. Drones to keep people locked down, face coverings, and robot dogs. What did we just talk about the other day? They've got robot dogs too. It's like they went and opened up the playbook from China. How do we instill communism here? And there we are. We're there. This weekend. I didn't think it'd start so soon. I think Alex Jones was, the thing is, Alex said that he heard it from very reliable government source. So it's not like something he just, somebody, down at the post office told me. You know what I mean? So I really think there's a lot of evidence from this weekend. They're not even hiding it anymore, just like they're not hiding anything else. I mean, Hunter Biden snorting coke in the White House. So they're not hiding anything anymore. They don't care. They don't care about you, they don't care about anything of what we know or believe. And if you say something, they will deplatform you. They will put 20 different articles on there saying that it's not, it's a conspiracy theory. That's what I know is very strange this week. The video I did the other day, whenever I was looking up the data for that video, the one from yesterday about the mosquitoes, when you typed in anything about that, there was 50 debunking articles before you could even get to the real articles, right? The same thing about about when I was talking about Jase Medical the other day, the stuff that the CDC doesn't approve that say that, but it works. You go on there to this day, they published an article 2 days ago from the FDA debunking it. And then you see all the other big news agencies who's owned by Big Pharma debunking the same medication from 2 days ago. So anytime you see them trying to debunk, that's all you have to do. Just go type in something. And then if you see them trying to cover up something and debunking, because the sheeple, what they'll do is they'll go read the headline. They will not read the article. I don't know how many times I showed you this guy this other day, whenever I got hit by Meta for a guy who had child pornography, right? And they said, no, he pleaded guilty to child sexual abuse materials. That's child pornography. But they debunked it because of the words, because it was not using the precise words of whatever the court, found him guilty of. But same thing. It's like calling something, women are much better at this than me, but whenever you have colors, like guys, there's red, blue, green, yellow, orange, you know what I mean? But women, they'll be like, oh, that's teal. That's how it would be. You may say green, and they say, no, that's not true because it's teal. I don't even know what teal is, what color it is. But you get what I'm saying. So they'll debunk you just based off of you not using the exact verbiage that some Yahoo sitting in his mom's basement somewhere says that you're lying. The independent fact checkers, that's what I'm referring to. The independent fact checkers. They're sitting in their mom's basement. They take time from playing Minecraft and Fortnite, and they go over there and debunk your articles or deplatform you. That's what they do. Anyhow, guys, I do hope you have a good Labor Day weekend, man. I actually took the fly rod out tonight and caught a ton of bluegill. It was good right at dusk. It was good fishing. But anyhow, I hope you guys have a good Labor Day. Let's just keep our eyes, and ears open for this stuff. And I do appreciate some of you guys share some information with me at times. So I do appreciate that information sharing. Some of you guys will lead me down some of these things. So I do appreciate that. But again, hope you guys have a good Labor Day. And remember to stay frosty, stay strapped, and always stay dangerous. And go comment and help me fight these commies trying to shadow ban me. Take care.